So we're just using our calculator here to fit indirect proportion. So we're given some data here and we need to know what is the rule connecting X and Y. So we're in our calculator, we're going to click New Document, so the number 1 here, and then we're going to choose Lists and Spreadsheets, so number 4. Alright, and now we're just going to enter in our data. Now you need to go right to the top here, A, and just type in the letter X for that one. And B, type in the letter Y. And we're going to put our X values in here and we're going to put our Y values in here. So our X values are 1, 8 and 64 and our Y values are 5, 2.5 and 1.25. Alright, now we have this data. Now we need to open another page in our document. So Control, open a new page, and we're going to add a data and statistics page, so the number 5. Alright, now you can see it's sort of already done what I needed it to do, but it might not do that for you. So if it doesn't do that, you need to click here where it says click to enter variable, and then choose your X's or your Y's. You want your X's on your X axis, so click X there. And here, click and choose your variable. I want a Y, so I'm going to click Y here. So now my X's and my Y's are on this thing here. Now I've got a nice graph, but I don't have an equation that links X and Y yet. For that, menu, analyze, and regressions. And you're going to get a whole bunch of different options for your regressions here. Now you can see that this is an indirect proportion, but there is no thing here for indirect proportion. But there is something called a power function. An indirect proportion is a power function. So number 7 is what we want. And you can see it's giving us this value here, 5 times x to the negative 0.33333, 1/3. Let me write that down. Now you might be looking at that and thinking, wait a minute, that doesn't look like an indirect proportion. Remember, if something's raised to a negative power, we can write it on the bottom. So this equation is actually y equals 5 on x to the 1/3. And if you want to get really fancy with it, y equals 5 over x cube root. So that is our rule here when it comes to this kind of question. Now I've put a little annotation here using GC graphics calculator, fit a power function. You really do want to talk a little bit about what you are doing so these things don't appear out of nowhere. Alright, that's how you can fit a power function or an indirect proportion to some data.